You don't call the guys that do it.
I'd love to. Who does it?
Philip DeFranco. We saw you on Linz DeFranco's TikTok.
Philip DeFranco doesn't Photoshop himself.
He does angles.
Wait, hold on. You got to bring receipts. You said angles?
Angles.
Wait, angles is not Photoshop.
That's misleading.
Hold on. Having a good angle is not Photoshop.
Oh, here we go. Being misogynistic and not going.
Oh, like you don't. I would never.
I'm going to show you.
When did I ever call a girl for a good angle?
I'm going to. No, but that's mine. I don't Photoshop. I never have Photoshopped my photo. He can tell you. I don't know how to use Facetune. I've never Facetuned a picture in my life. Okay, this one. That is not the same person. That is not the same person on his show. And so it's like, how come you don't call that person out? Just because he's
not the same. Wait,
that looks like a guy in a casket. If you ask me, like that looks like a corpse, and you don't call him out because you're his friend.
Wait, whoa. Okay, back up. Regarding that Philip DeFranco footage you showed me, I feel like for some reason you just want to call him fat.
Absolutely not. But if you're gonna call me out for being fat and skinny, then call him out for being fat and skinny.
Wait, hold on. Philip DeFranco is sitting there looking face on in the camera doing the news. He's not walking around in a bikini trying to be hot.
I disagree.
And he's not manipulating the footage at all.
He will.
And it looks like he gained a few pounds.
You're being very nice as opposed to calling Tana a fucking Twinkie. And now you're like, he looks like he gained a few pounds.
Different.
He looks like a Twinkie, okay?
No, but he's not out there trying to look like a sexy fit model. Philip DeFranco, I admit, looks heavier than you would expect.
And you look skinnier than you would expect in person. Most people look skinnier than you would expect.
Okay, thank you.
I got fat shamed for the first time a week ago on a podcast, and I was like, okay, that's what that feels like.
Yeah, it's not fun. Not fun.
But I mean, for me, because it's not constant, like I was like, okay, I know what that is. I can't even, if that was every day and it was from people that, especially if it was like people from my audience and stuff like that, I'd be like, oh. But when it's like the worst people saying the worst things, you're just like, okay.
Like
I like D'Angelo. His videos are very good. That being said,
I'd rather suck Philip DeFranco's left teeth than watch this video.
His left tit or teeth? I thought you said tooth. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, I was like, Philip DeFranco is more entertaining than this guy.
Point,
Insider is picking it up. They tweeted me. They're like, you said no one was taking the David Dobrik case seriously. We are. Email us for details. And then they emailed me.
They didn't publish it yet?
I don't think so, but I think they're like.
Good, because it's like, they write about the dumbest fucking shit. They'll write about David Dobrik's new house is amazing. All this dumb shit, right? But like, they won't actually write about anything real about this story. Philip DeFranco, I love you, Philip, but you're gonna have to put me in another thumbnail because you're a fucking coward for not talking about this. He literally did a drama alert about his fucking bed and not the fact that someone did a full-on interview saying it was essayed twice by him. Like, Keemstar, how are you gonna purport to do the news just because you want to avoid mentioning that I conducted the interview? You fucking ghoul.
No,
like he has no interest in doing the right thing, and this is absolute proof of it. And Philip DeFranco, I think Philip DeFranco's a good guy, but he's a coward right now.
He's a coward in every. I don't think I dislike anyone as much as I dislike Philip DeFranco.
Stop. You always say that.
No, it's not a hatred.
Okay, who do you hate more, him or Jack's films?
Jack's films.
Of course. Yeah, you see?
Easy. Sorry, you're right.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
With him. Oh, that tweet was good.
Yeah, I mean, Philip DeFranco, come on. That's the thing. Everybody wrote about David's bed. It's like, okay, cool. He bought a fucking big bed. Who the fuck cares? I'm like the,
No, people are definitely
I'm the fucking boogeyman, bro. You mentioned my name.
I think I'm more boogeyman than you.
Oh, you're a boogeyman too. That's what I'm saying. We're double trouble.
No, my theory is like Philip DeFranco doesn't even talk about you anymore because I'm associated with you, and he's like, I think he's actually scared of me for real. For good reason.
David Dobrik, massive creator. The people he has around him, the people he's brought up, referred to as the Vlog Squad. And in recent weeks, several former members have gone on the H3 podcast to air their concerns and accusations. With some creators like Nick Kiswani, otherwise known as Big Nick, saying that the group was toxic, it was cult-like, saying he was bullied and felt forced to participate in jokes making fun of his size at his expense, which led to other people thinking they could make fun of him for those reasons as well. But from there, the accusations get far more serious. And that's because we saw former member Seth Francois coming out and saying that he was assaulted during a prank that David pulled on him with Jason Nash in 2017.
I'll just say, someone sent me some extremely belligerent messages that just blew me the fuck away.
Yeah.
And that's
we're just gonna...
Just to give you a simple premise.
Not everything has to make it to the show, is my opinion.
You know I disagree with that.
Yeah, but that's why you got us
he's an
here.
idiot. Okay, never mind.
What happened? Wait, what happened? What did you just remember?
I can't.
You better tell it right now, girl. I'm gonna flip this fucking table. I'm gonna smash this set. I'm gonna tear these curtains down.
It's your information, and you don't want it. I get it. I'm respecting it, but I'm just
yeah. Don't go there.
I was so pissed when he didn't. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I think you said that to me to trigger me because now I want to talk about it.
What about the mystery text? Because I mentioned it on the last show. I was like, I got these crazy texts. No.
But
I got these crazy
stuff about me.
I know.
Can I say what the text said without saying his name?
Hold on, let me just preface this. I said, I got these crazy texts from somebody, so unexpected. Like, I have never received texts like this before. It was like, fuck you, you're a douchebag.
Oh, now you really can't say who it was. Can I just say my part of it? And I won't say his name.
Everybody voted unanimously. Do not say the name.
That's bullshit. If someone came at me like that, are you kidding me?
That's what I thought.
Are you kidding me? Can't. That's worse. You're saying it privately. Like, okay, if you say it out loud, you want like beef clout, whatever. But you're saying this to me privately. Are you fucking kidding me?
I feel like it was so unwarranted. I don't know why.
It was so and the stuff about me in it. I was just like, like who are you?
That was uncalled for.
Can I just say my little part? Okay. No, he said, or this person said. He was like, oh, sorry I don't watch your show, aka the Trisha Paytas Image Rehabilitation Show. I'm like, okay, bitter. Like, I'm sorry the whole internet's not just shitting on me all the time. Like, you're so bitter. First of all, obviously you watch it if you know my image has been rehabilitated. Thank you very much. But second of all, I was just like, what? Why is he so aggressive about it? He was so aggressive about it. I mean, aggressive towards you, the other stuff.
Oh my God, he was so... And apparently he was mad. Okay, I give out too much information, then you guys will figure it out.
One day I'm just gonna explode.
Well, I shouldn't have said
Follow
it to you.
my TikTok. Maybe I'll say it one day.
Don't. Hey, what? You gonna clickbait your own shit now to give away my tea? It's not even your tea to spill.
I did it on the second channel, the one you don't know how to find, so you'll never see it.
Do a fucking all crazy ass thumbnail, but like. But he was mad because you called him fat. Apparently, remember he said that.
And can I just say I apologize? No, I was. You know what? I get it.
Completely gives it away.
Oh.
100%
It does?
No.
You just gave it away 100%.
Can I apologize for saying he's fat?
Because
I feel like it's funny just to leave that one clue.
That's it. That's one clue.
You just told people who it was 100%.
Can I apologize then on that note? Can I just apologize to him because I feel like I should to the person we're not naming?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, because I think this is sincere. Maybe
No. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
But if he
I am
sees
not
it-
saying it, Dan.
Okay. But seriously, don't cut this out because I want to say, like, I do,
Go
like,
ahead.
that obviously, like, you know how we call each other fat and it's fine. Like, when you call each other fat and you're friends and you're cool, like, that's our thing. But I think, like, I start thinking that way, like, oh, you can just call people fat because it doesn't mean anything to me. Truly, it doesn't mean anything to me. Fat is fat, whatever. So I do apologize.
Like, love is love.
It clearly triggered him. And you know what? I haven't seen you in years. You're probably not as fat as I remembered.
That's okay.
Is that bad or no?
Well, I don't know that it's necessarily good.
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings and triggered you. Like, I don't want to trigger anyone. BuzzFeed's big.
Yeah, but no, some of these are really big. Distractify, Film Daily, yada, yada, yada. Philip DeFranco covered it.
I'll forgive PewDiePie, but not the other person that we didn't talk about last episode, which I almost spilled the beans on, but I won't.
Oh.
I won't.
We're bringing that up again?
No.
That part, he's been through enough.
Why did that get so much drama? It was like all over.
Well,
TikTok.
because I don't know if you saw, but in the previous episode without you on After Dark, I was talking about it a lot with the crew. And so I think people got charged up trying to guess who it was. And then we talked about it. And so everybody was just like, who is this person?
Did you hear from that person?
No.
Would you tell me? You think I just have a laptop?
No, I would tell you.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, I didn't hear from him. He told me last time we spoke, have a nice life. So.
Well, that's nice of him at least.
Have a nice life. I was like,
Tovu Bara.
he could have said, have a bad life.
Right.
So
True.
he wished me a good life. I wish him a good life too.
I do too. And for the record, I really didn't fat shame him. I said he has angles. That was the whole. Okay. Anyway, sorry.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Everybody knows who it is.
Okay, but people were saying I fat shamed him. I literally said.
I watched the clip back. We didn't.
Look,
you were kind of a dick to him.
For
but
sure,
I wasn't.
apologize.
I feel like I was defending him.
Did you see on the podcast he called us the two worst humans ever?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
I was like, bro, and that was before he confronted me. So I was like, wow, you really didn't think highly of me for a long time, Mr.
Okay. Let's just.
Whatever.
fine.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't want.
He's not Jewish.
I will say people went and were harassing him, which is fucked up.
He's Catholic. Don't
It's
harass
not
anyone.
like that. He's a good. Honestly, he's a good guy. We just please. He's one of the good ones. I mean,
I don't know.
if you
we can't call him a good person the way he texted you. I don't want to call him a good person.
Well, if you compare
but
it
you don't
to
need to harass him. You don't
listen.
need to go
If you put it in the realm of like he's upset and that's fine. He's going through stuff. If you put it in the realm of like James Charles, who's out there predatoring on 16-year-old kids, like he's a great guy. He's not doing anything.
Is that the standard we have though? Is like, well, he's
no.
not a predator.
Listen, we had a bout. It's not like he's a fuck. Like Trisha, how many people have you
He
beefed
called me
with?
the worst human. Bye.
Okay, fine, whatever. Well,
at least I don't do angles anymore. Look at me. I look like a fat bitch on this show every week.
David Dobrik, how the fuck is that your official statement? This is an at the time 20-year-old young woman, girl, whatever you want to call her. As a 35-year-old man, a 20-year-old is like a fucking baby. You have this 20-year-old woman who wasn't even legally allowed to drink at the time saying, I was raped. And not only that, but unlike so many other women that are assaulted and don't report things, she had millions of people going, oh my God, that's so cool that you're in David Dobrik's vlog, right? I imagine one of the most traumatic experiences in her life. This is a thing that's going to affect her for the rest of her life. And how many times and how many interactions did she have where she had to relive her trauma because millions of people saw this video and had a completely different understanding of what transpired? Your response is to use this vague legalese, my friends have disappointed me language, and I almost get it to a certain degree, right? This was probably crafted by some lawyer or approved by some lawyer that was like, okay, gotta protect ourselves legally, but what the fuck? I can't imagine how alone she's felt with this, because while the start of this story is a story that many women are familiar with, the way that it is so uniquely horrible, it just stands out. Yeah, that is where I'm gonna leave it. Now, I do want to close again, because I know some people say like, oh, you're talking about YouTube drama. This is not YouTube drama. This is a criminal accusation with a victim.
Shout out to Philip DeFranco for talking about David Dobrik.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, it's kind of
good job. I mean, I'm saying that sincerely. I'm not trying to be.
No, yeah. Are we trying to?
No, I'm not trying to be that. I'm saying sincerely. Like, I'm glad people Keemstar too. I know we don't like to talk about Keemstar, but he did talk about it in a pretty fair light.
Well, there's really no way to defend David. You know what I mean? At this point,
it just felt like everyone was so silent, and then all of a sudden everyone's like verbally, like Philip DeFranco was enraged in that one. He's like, "This is insane," and I was just like, "Well, finally," which in a good way. It's like, you know, it's just finally when people realize that, you're just so relieved because you're just like, finally, like people are like seeing this. Hey, but that alone should say so much of how awful all these people are. If like Keemstar is coming around and like Philip DeFranco and all these people, is like, oh, okay, they're like.
Philip DeFranco usually has the right take on things.
Yeah, he's really upset now. He's really angry.
Yeah, let's not. Philip usually has a good informed thing.
Should I apologize to him or no? We're done.
For what?
For calling him fat. I feel bad.
All right, go ahead. Make your apology.
I do feel bad, Philip. I held animosity towards you because of interactions with your wife in 2014 who called me a whore. I held that against you. I'm changed. I'm better. I'm not miserable and depressed anymore. You're not fat. If anything, you're skinnier than me. So I am a big fat cow and you're a skinny legend. And I'm very, very sorry. And I'm glad that you are covering David more.
You're cool with Keemstar?
Right? Can't we be cool? We don't want enemies.
Okay, fine. We don't want enemies. Now's not the time to make enemies.
Frenemies.
No, I don't want to say just not enemies.
I'll be frenemies with Philip, not enemies with Keem.
Okay, nothing with Keem.